Good day, ma'am. This lesson was entitled Soil Analysis. Before we proceed to our lesson, let's start with the lesson objective and slide summary. The student should be able to define soil analysis and explain the laboratory test for soil sample. Next is the slide summary. First slide, title, objectives, presenter, slide summary. Second, soil and how forensic soil analysis help in criminal investigation. Third slide, unique properties of soil. Fourth slide, collection of soil samples. And last slide, laboratory test for soil sample. Now, I will discuss soil and how forensic soil analysis help in criminal investigation. Soil is the upper layer of earth in which plants grows. A black or dark brown material typically consisting of a mixture of organic remains, clay, and rock particles. Forensic soil analysis is the use of soil sciences and other disciplines to aid in criminal investigation. Soil are like fingerprints because every type of soil that exists has unique properties that act as identification markers. This means that the origin of the soil sample can be identified. For example, clay embedded in sneaker of a criminal, it can be traced back to a specific clay type found along a lake where the murder and victim was discovered. The majority of soil cases involves footprints or tire marks that have been left in the soil. There are three unique properties of soil. First, sediment, the original solid particles that were weathered and transported. This could be in the form of a grain of rocks that breaks off the larger parent material. Second is the color. It indicates history as well as the compounds present in the soil. For example, white or gray soil could mean that the soil contains lime or has been leached from a substances by the action of a liquid passing through the substances. And last, the structure. It indicates whether a soil is composed of a single grain particle or not. This is determined by the presence of beds. These beds are formed due to cementing agents such as calcium carbonate, attracting the soil particles so that they adhere to each other to form either bulkipeds, which are small conglomerates, or platypeds, which are flat and sheet-like. Now, I will discuss the collection of soil sample. First, collect samples at various intervals within a 100-yard radius of the crime scene. Second, collect samples at all possible alibi location the suspect gives. Third, collect only the surface layer in most cases. And because there is variation of soil even at a particular location, it is important to collect standard or different sample at various intervals. And last, we need a representative samples of the soil. Last slide. Now I will discuss the different laboratory tests for soil. To examine the sample, the examiner will want to use microscopic analysis to perform testing on the mineral content. Another test that can be done to help try to identify the origin of the soil is a density test. The density test called the density gradient test. Next, heat test. It can also be used to test the soil reaction, and electron microscopes can be used to examine the structure of the minerals in the soil. And last, soil sample can also be analyzed, qualitative or observation of physical properties. Two examples can be compared on the basis of color, texture, particle, shape, and mineral composition. And that would be all for this presentation entitled Soil Analysis.